It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Time with Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
He was taken down
officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
24-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended for
but instead, third down.
Incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. That opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Touchdown.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
No gain on the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Evan Ingram.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First down,
seemed like
Giants.
A couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Throwing, Jones. Open man is Galladay, complete.
Jones
It's a gain of 9 yards.
To Kenny
and
Galladay.
it'll be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us, they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Chiefs 7.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this will leave them a yard short.
Number 25.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mike 29 in your face.
On 2nd and 1, Mahomes complete. The tight end Kelsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
12 yards there on a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check tight. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Here we go.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 27.
43. 43.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Got the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now.
Barkley,
because,
the Giants
as you know, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Check 48's the mic.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones. And that is incomplete.
Jones pass.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Check.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Down and 11.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that 2nd down completion actually went back a yard.
We want it. Come to my world.
Right there.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Watch 54.
I got him.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Mahomes to throw once more. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Good throw, good catch. But I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And it's 21-3.
Is good.
21-3 is your score
Chiefs
after
21.
1.
Giants 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off.
It's a gain of 32.
21-3,
1st down,
I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He don't want it. Rocco 80.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and some room to work. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in.
Barkley
Touchdown,
Giants. New York.
Saquon Barkley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option,
Giants
most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't have a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
Mahomes
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Here we go, get off the field.
And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum.
Makes the score.
Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed Old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC
it's a gain
territory.
Of 48 yards. And the Giants first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And always a good first half when you can hit pay
His
dirt
kick
twice.
is good.
And it never
Makes the
hurts
score,
to have that good
Chiefs
feeling
28,
as the game
Giants
moves on. Just think about
17.
halftime. If that's is all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more.
Graham
And he'll be
Gano
encouraging his
set to
offensive
kick
line
off.
to create some space.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone, and we will not
The
see a
Chiefs
run
take
back
over
here from
first and
Harris.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins. Hey, color.
Check 3.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what?
First and 10
Ground game has not been neglected.
37-yard
Nice little
line.
burst right there.
D, get the ball right here. Let's go. 29.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle
Certainly a
made at
nice
the
job there by the
38-yard
defense
line.
rallying to the
2
football and
yards
getting
on
him
the
on the
pickup.
ground, but I
It's
think the play
second
gets
and
made
8.
by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down right at the line
A
of
nice
scrimmage.
play design there with the
No
touch
gain
pass.
on the
Looked
play.
good at the start,
It's
but
now
bottom line, the
3rd and
defense
8.
was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Clyde
And the Chiefs are going to have what looks to be a first and goal as he'll take this
11
down to
more
the 10-yard line.
That's another Kansas City
A chance to
Chiefs.
really cap off a
First
big
down.
first half here as they come up on first and
down
goal.
goal to go.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
on the tackle.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up
The ball
second
situated
and
at the 9.
at the Giants'
Second and
9-yard
goal.
line.
This will be caught at about the 6.
Mahomes
Now the
pass.
Giants will use the second of their
Complete to
3
Mecole
timeouts
Hardman.
as they'll talk it
A gain
over
of
here
3
before
yards.
what'll be an important
It's now
third down.
3rd and goal.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. I got one.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down
Patrick
here.
Mahomes,
Great coverage
sack.
downfield. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout.
Harrison
as they'll
Butker
head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
The score.
So the
Chiefs
field goal there
31.
caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
For Kansas City.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Jones,
so that is 3 interceptions now in his first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 38, Giants 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? But can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Now Edwards-Helaire. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
The 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. They give him 4 yards there on the 2nd and 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mike 55! Mike 55! Okay, double up.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 3 on what should be the final play of the first half.
End of the first
so
half.
we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Now this will make it into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Here we go.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
We'll see how they attack here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady. Attack.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
15. Check 37. Check 37. Attack.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Now watch run.
Undercrunch.
Come back.
Switch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Come off the ball hard.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
29 is the Mike.
On Sunday.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Give me that ball.
The 20. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Watch the run. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Rip left, rip left. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Chiefs 45,
Extra point right down the middle, and that will increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now Jones, back to the air on second down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Finds his tight end Ingram. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
First down,
now that
Giants.
one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
To Marquise Goodwin.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, New York.
Jones throwing on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Goodwin. Incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. They always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence, but we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Watch the edge.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another try for Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
The ball carrier. Touchdown,
3-yard
New York.
touchdown run. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
45.
Gano the extra
Giants,
point.
24.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Giants.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that.
Line.
Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Jones
and he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
1st and goal, Giants.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Giants 24.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here we go. Check 3.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco. Check 25.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And Barkley did not get there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard brings up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
Barkley, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Number 25,
and he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way to the opposite 45.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 47 yards.
45-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought
at this
down
stage of the game, the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter.
Travis Kelce, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 28 yards. Touchdown, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding a big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On the handoff.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense, it's going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Giants on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Barkley hit, and the ball pops free.
And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Chiefs,
extra
59.
point splits the uprights.
Giants,
and the lead will swell by 1
Harrison
more.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple flat route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions,
the kick
and I'd hear
good.
9 from the
Makes
receivers,
the score.
that
Chiefs,
meant fly
59.
route, go.
Giants,
look out.
31.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's our time. It's our time.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yellow. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Watch twist. Yellow. Hey, 15.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
Barkley
and I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Check the outs. 79 Bronco.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another 1st down, as this time they get an even 20. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Here we go, D.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5, past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start.
Check.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
I'm going to come back to you.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The ball carrier. He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line. Today's final score,
Charles, it's one
Chiefs
thing to win.
66.
It's another thing to win and put up the
Giants
amount of points
31.
that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called